Welcome back, everyone. Notice how those temperatures overnight tonight probably going to be sticking around those upper 30s, lower 40s, very similar to what we saw last night. But heading out the door for your Saturday, now this is a whole different story. We got those upper 70s, lower 80s making a comeback, and it's going to stay warm. Basically, no jacket necessary by the afternoon. So maybe have that light jacket in the early part of the morning, but overall forecasting looks to be fantastic. That grilling forecast, I have, again, those upper 70s all throughout the afternoon and evening, but notice this. Those clouds are going to begin to build up heading into the late afternoon, early evening time. That's going to be ahead of this weekend. Now, despite a lot of this cloud cover, I am watching very minimal rain chances. It's just going to be ahead of our next cold front and all dependent on the winds. Winds coming in from the south-southeast. That's going to pull a whole lot of moisture from the Gulf and leave us with a whole lot of cloud cover all throughout the weekend, even into early Sunday. Lots and lots of clouds, but no rain chances. Okay, you know what? I'll accept that, considering that those rain chances, you probably don't want to have that affecting any of your Super Bowl Sunday activities. Will we get any kind of rainfall? Most rainfall, if I do, which is a little odd, out to the west. Notice how a lot of this stuff, maybe southern New Mexico, into the far western parts of Texas, maybe even extending up into the Panhandle. Maybe an isolated sprinkle is possible, but I have less than 10% coverage, so I'm not overly concerned with that. Here's that weather pattern. Here's that cold front trying to bring some rain chances. It's really only going to bring those rain chances come likely on Tuesday, and then we stay pretty warm throughout much of the week until probably late next week. That's going to be our next system that might try to bring in some of those cooler temperatures. Still a little bit far out to know for certain, but I will say this. After we get past this weekend, yes, we do have above average rain chances. Now, severe weather likely not going to be at play here, and I think we can all really appreciate that. But what about those temperatures? Great question. Here's what I have. I got San Angelo likely getting into those lower 80s by Saturday and those upper 70s for Abilene. Okay. Not bad. Lots of cloud cover. Overcast skies Sunday into Monday. Now, what does that really mean for us? Not a whole lot, because we're not looking at those rain chances until likely Tuesday. And even then, it is a cold front, but are those temperatures dropping? Not necessarily. You want a bigger temperature drop? We got to look toward the end of next week. That's going to be Friday. Notice those 60s making a comeback, small rain chances, but that's about it. And even then, Friday's forecast still going to be above average for this time of year.